Welcome back to Groans. Today we're back with one of our great NBA analysis videos. And according to Woj, about an hour ago when I'm recording this, free agent guard Dennis Schröder has agreed to a one-year deal with the Boston Celtics, sources tell ESPN. Now this one-year deal is for $5.9 million for this 1 year. And yes, so this video I'm going to break down why I kind of feel bad for Dennis Schröder and what this means for him and the Boston Celtics. Now let's start on the Schröder side. Now here's why I feel bad for him. During the season, the Lakers offered him a 4-year, $84 million extension. Now that's $21 million a year. $21 million. If I'm Dennis Schröder, I'm taking that contract. Well, I'm not Dennis Schröder, but because one, it's for LA, which is a good team, even great team actually, and they probably will be for years, and especially in the next 4 years. And also, $84 million is a lot of money. So if I was Dennis Schröder, I would have taken that, or took it. I would have taken it. But I respect this. Dennis Schröder bet on himself and basically said, no, I think I can earn more. If I can prove myself in free agency that I deserve more than even $84 million. He was expecting to do great and get a lot of money in free agency. Right? So this is what happened. He really was terrible in the playoffs. Like really bad. And the Lakers fans absolutely ripped him apart for it. And even Magic Johnson said in an interview on AM 570 in Los Angeles, he said Schröder didn't bring a winning mentality and he doesn't think he is a Laker, and that he doesn't think if they're going to sign him back or not, and they didn't. So that's basically what Magic Johnson said about Schröder, and Magic Johnson is one of the top 10 players of all time in my opinion. So I kind of agree. Sorry, Dennis, but look, in these playoffs, let's see, he averaged about, in these playoffs, Dennis Schröder averaged about 14 points per game, right? In the regular season, he averaged 15, and in the postseason, they were playing him a lot more. Davis was injured, LeBron wasn't himself, and they needed someone to step up. Well, he didn't. And the Laker fans were not happy at all, and it was basically like guaranteed that he was probably not going to return to LA. Yeah, so he basically he turned down a $21 million a year contract with the Lakers for 4 years just because he thought he could get more in free agency. He didn't, and the Boston Celtics scooped him up for the taxpayer mid-level exception, which is $5.9 million for 1 year. In my opinion, I feel bad for Dennis Schröder. I don't think he'll be here for long. I think he'll be trying to prove he's worth more money than this next season. And I think he's worth more than this, but he didn't really show it that much. And for the Boston Celtics side of things, I think he'll definitely be a rotation player, and I don't know. I don't think he'll start. He might, though. I don't know. He's definitely a solid guard. And for the taxpayer MLE, that's a good pickup. And Brad Stevens just got Schröder right in his hands. And I say, why not to getting Schröder on the Celtics, because you can always use another decent guard, and they don't really have a starting point guard unless you got Josh Richardson or Peyton Pritchard currently. So that's what I think Boston. That's why I think Boston did it. Dennis Schröder, I feel bad, but at least you got a contract on a team that should be in the playoffs. See you next time on Game of Groans, and that was breaking down the Dennis Schröder Celtics signing. For more videos just like this, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and select all so you get a notification if a video is uploaded. See you then.